She told us like the main details. She was hit from behind, the car was totaled, and yeah, her car was totaled.
Baddest on your side, baby, you couldn't hold it down. See, I was down to ride. Fuck it, that shit is over. Told you not to sleep on me. Yeah, I want you. I want you not to sleep on me. I told you if you fuck up, another nigga gon' love you. Not to sleep on me. I want you not to sleep on me.
What's going on, glitter babes? It's your girl LISHA, and I am back with another story time. So, if you are ready for this story time, because it has been a long time coming, y'all. I supposed to been told y'all this story. I just be having so much going on, y'all. For real.
Allegedly.
Anyways, first I want to give you guys a few disclaimers. The first disclaimer is I'm at work, as you can see. You may or may not hear the phone ring. I may or may not have to answer it, depending on who it is. My boss may walk through the door at any time.
Why the fuck would you do something like that?
And I may have to stop and stop and finish it later. Then I wanted to let y'all know it's so many characters to this story, and I'm gonna try and tell it to where we are not confused. This is like my fourth time telling this story, retelling this story, because I was a bit confused by all the names. So we're gonna see what this time do. I know if I was confused, you guys were gonna be confused. So yeah, we'll see what it do this time. The next disclaimer is to my friend B. Honey, when you watch this story time, just know that we all love you. Don't get offended. You may get offended by a few things. And yeah, I think that's the last disclaimer. So anyways, time for the story time. Let's get it. Okay, this was my homegirl Cece birthday. Okay, this is the first year that we started doing group trips. Okay, we decided that we were going to do group birthday trips annually. So this was like our first year doing it. So she decided that she wanted to start out, you know, a little bit close, and she wanted to go to Miami. Okay, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us on this trip. Okay, and yeah, we finally made it out of the group chat. I'm looking down because I have the names of the characters, so just in case I forget, I can look down and see who I named what. So yeah, so we have like this whole group chat going on in Messenger that we speak on almost daily. And yeah, we talking about the trip, discussing the trip, details of the trip, itinerary of the trip, all of that good stuff. So the time comes when it's time for us to go on the trip. I think all of us was driving because we were pretty close to Miami. Well, not that close, but close enough to drive. I think all of us wanted to drive because, excuse me, all of us wanted to drive because we wanted to have a way around the city.
Oh, that's good for you, baby.
And yeah, that was that. So KK and Dee Dee were coming from Tampa. B was coming from Tallahassee. Cece was coming from Valdosta. And me and Nene was coming from Atlanta. Okay. So I hope y'all understood that Keep that in mind. Okay. So this is Thursday night that we are on the group chat talking about the trip, talking about what time we leaving. Um, KK wasn't on. She's not in the group chat. She's B's friend. So any information that was going on as far as the trip is concerned, she would learn through B. Okay. Um, yeah. So the day comes of the trip. Okay. This was Friday. So before day Friday, we get a call from B saying that she's been in this car, this accident. Actually, I'm lying. We were already on group chat, and I think B had hung up and got back on and said that she just been in a bad car accident. Okay. So all of us panicking, going crazy, like what in the world? Like what what the fuck? Like how the hell we was just talking to you? How the hell do you know what cat dog and frog doing all of that? Okay, she kind of explained what happened. She was hit from behind. She told us like the main detail. She was hit from behind. The car was totaled, and yeah, her car was totaled. She did not have any very serious injuries, but she did have some injuries, or whatever. So I think like her arm was messed up. And if anybody knows B gonna come on this. I don't think B had. I think B was planning on doing her hair, in Miami, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think she really had like herself together because she planned on getting herself together once she got to Miami that night. So anyways, I said that for a reason. So anyways, I guess B called KK, and her and KK discussed what was gonna go on from then on out, because at first it was supposed to be B going to get KK from Tampa, and her like B, KK, and Didi was gonna ride out to Miami together. I still think Didi was gonna. I don't know if Didi was gonna hop in the car with them or if she was gonna drive by herself. I don't know. I think Didi had already decided that she was gonna, um, drive her car. So that didn't happen. I guess once B got into the accident, her and KK got together and they decided that KK would go to Tallahassee to get her because B still wanted to come on the trip. She wasn't seriously hurt. She was hurt, but she wasn't severely hurt. Like, you know what I mean? So, so KK decided to go to Tallahassee to get B, and they would drive back to Miami. Yeah, with the rest of us. Jesus, I can't talk. With the rest of us. So okay, boom. We all gets to Miami or whatever. B and KK got there a little bit later. I want to say they got there like they had a Friday night, right when we was getting ready to go out or whatever. So all of us getting ready to go out to the club. As I said, I don't think B had her hair done. If I'm not mistaken, I think she still had to put on her wig and everything or whatever. So, anyway, she was able to put on her wig. I want to say all of us left at the same time. I don't think, KK and B left after us because I remember all of us arriving at the same time. So maybe she did have a wig on. She already had her hair done. Maybe she did. I don't know why I felt like she didn't have her hair done and she had to, I don't know. Anyways, whatever. So, okay, boom. All of us get to this club. Now, mind you, all of us are just getting in. We didn't eat. We get to this club. We had started drinking or whatever. But, I wasn't really lit yet as I plan to be. So, you know, I'm kind of like peeping the scene, looking around. We went to some place called the Pink Iguana or the Blue Iguana or something like that. It had iguana in it. I do know that. So it wasn't a bad club. It was actually a nice club. It was a nice amount of people there. It wasn't too crowded or it wasn't dead, but it was all right or whatever. So we ended up ordering food, drinks as soon as we got there, got us a table or whatever. And Didi, she likes to stand up and dance all night. So, you know, first thing she did was got her a drink and got on the dance floor or whatever. So it was like some old men there that was on the dance floor as well, with their canes. And you know, the old men that be in the club that be doing all that dancing with their canes. And you know, so it was like a crowd of us like circling the dance floor, looking at him and Didi on the floor. They wasn't the only ones on the floor, but we was looking at them because yeah. So anyways, I peep, okay. Mind you, the group is standing like in one, we standing like in one line, like it's like a huge circle around the dance floor, and all of us are standing like on one side. So I kind of peep that KK pulled B to the other side of the circle, okay? And she kept doing this all night. So after a few times, I kind of went to, I think I went to Cece and asked her, did she peep? Because Didi, she was already lit. She wouldn't even understood what I was saying, child. But I think I went to Cece and told Cece, like, you peep, KK keep pulling B to the opposite side of where we are. And that was like so baffling to me, because my thing is, you were invited on the trip by B, granted. You're B's friend, granted. All of us know her. Everybody but Nene knew her. Mind you, all of us went to school together, grew up, whatever, in the same neighborhood, granted. B and Didi, they know her best. I know her too, but I don't know her. Like, we don't vibe how Didi and B vibe with her. Okay. There's no beef. We just never really, you know what I'm saying, too much meshed. Okay, boom. So, I go to CC, I'm like, you peep, KK keep pulling B to the opposite side. So she was like, for real? Whatever. So I'm like, yeah. I was like, peep, watch. So it's like she kept doing it. Like, every time she would do it, like at first when she was doing it, I would go over there and stand with them just to see if she would move again. And I'd be damned, she moved again. It was so weird I don't understand why she was doing it, but she was doing it. And it was so lame and aggravating, but whatever. This is my thing. When you invite outsiders to a group on a trip, you as well as the outsiders need to understand that you're here with a group, not just the person that invited you on the trip. Okay, I feel like you need to learn how to mesh with everybody, not just that one person, because if you don't, it's going to cause problems within the whole group. Okay, that's just me and how I feel or whatever. My thing is, if you don't want to mesh with the whole group, don't come. And that's just that on that. You know what I mean? My group is very welcoming. For those of you that may say, oh, maybe she didn't feel comfortable around y'all, my group, we're very, very welcoming. Everybody is grown, know how to be cordial. And yeah, that's just that on that. So that was that. You know, we had a good time that night. Nobody said anything. We just ignored it for the most part. Continued to dance, drink, eat. I want to say after this spot, we end up going to get something to eat from some spot or whatever, some wings or something from somewhere or whatever. So yeah, so the next day comes. Well, we get back to the room. So let me tell y'all who share rooms together. Nene and Cece is sisters. I don't know if I already stated that. Nene and Cece are sisters. So Cece is the birthday girl, so she had like the master bedroom. So her and Nene slept together. Okay. B and KK slept together in the other room. And me and Dee Dee slept together in another room. So we had like a room, but it was like a 2-bedroom with a living room type situation. But it was in a hotel. I forget what hotel it was, y'all. It was so long ago. But it was a really nice hotel or whatever on the beach. So anyway, yeah. So the next morning, I think after that night, I think I went straight to sleep, y'all. Like, baby, I was so tired. Honey, driving all the way from the A all the way to Miami, baby, your girl was tired. So I don't even think I took a bath, bitch. I think I just switched clothes, got out of my clothes, put on some night clothes, and went to bed. I think I might have been one of the first ones up the next morning to get in the shower, because me, I'm one of the ones that hate taking a shower after somebody. I don't know why, y'all. That gives me the ick so bad. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It just does. So, yeah. But yeah, so I think I kind of tried to get up a little early to do that, and also to get ready to get ahead of everybody, because I am one of the ones that take actually I had my hair braided, so no, I wasn't gonna take that long to get ready, because back then I ain't really know how to do no makeup. I just did what I could do, and I had my hair braided. So I really didn't have too much to do. All I had to do was pull out my outfit, whatever, wash your face, brush, all that good stuff. So okay, boom. So once everybody felt me getting up, Dee Dee, she's the early bird. Anyways, it don't matter how long we stay up, how much she drank, how much she smoked. She getting up early the next morning. So I want to say she was one of the ones that was up after me, and then so on and so forth. So we ended up not even being able to go and get breakfast. I don't think that we even set out to get breakfast. Because it was so many of us and so many of us had to get ready. I think we set out to go to South Beach, because our hotel wasn't on South Beach. It was north. It was north. I have to ask honey where it was exactly, but it wasn't on South Beach. Our hotel wasn't on South Beach. Anyways, it was on another beach. If y'all from Miami, y'all probably know. Anyway, so we ended up getting up or whatever and heading out. So we head out in 2 cars. Excuse me, y'all. We head out in 2 cars. I think we headed out. I had rented a car. So we headed out. All of us, I want to say like 4 of us could fit in my car, and I want to say B and KK was in the car. So yeah, B and KK was in the car, and the 4 of us was in the car that I rented. I want to say it was like a Chrysler or something. Anyway, so we heads down to South Beach or whatever. Put on our clothes, heads down to South Beach or whatever. We trying to find something to eat. So everybody is we trying to find something to eat, and everybody want to get different places. Everybody wants to get something different from one another, and it was kind of frustrating. And I want to say me and B kind of got into it at one point, because I don't know what it was about, but I do think I remember me and her like having some words as far as like, damn, like, come on now, y'all, what the fuck, like, are we gonna eat together, are we eating separately? Anyways, everybody ended up eating separately. Now mind you, actually some people ended up eating at one restaurant, and me and B ended up eating at another restaurant. Now mind you, KK got a little upset upstairs at the restaurant that everybody else ate at, and walked out, because like I said, everybody was frustrated because it was taking us so long to decide what we were going to eat or whatever. So KK ended up getting mad and getting an attitude, and she ended up walking out somewhere.
He gone. That nigga left the scene. He fled the bitch. He left. He fled the bitch.
So when B didn't follow her. Me and B decided to walk. We didn't want what they had done, ordered up there. So we ended up walking the strip and finding another place. Okay. So we gets down to this place, and it's a place that serves like black beans, yellow rice, chicken, like all that kind of stuff. And me and B, we sit down, we eat. A picture man comes up. So okay, he asks us, do we want our picture taken or whatever. We like, sure, whatever. So he takes our picture. Girl, the picture was like $32. Did not know. Yeah, it was like 22. It was either $22 to $32, somewhere up in there. Okay, boom. So he takes our picture, he leaves, our food come, drinks come, whatever. And as we eating, KK comes and see us eating. And when I tell you, she had a whole tood on her face, baby. You hear me? A whole tood on her face. Looking at B like, what the fuck is going on here? She didn't say that though, but that's how she was looking. So she asked B like, she was like, where y'all been? And B was like, where you been? Like, she was like, you walked off or whatever, and I didn't know where you went. So me and LISHA came down here, and we ate. I didn't know where you were or whatever. So they had a little few their conversation or whatever. I wasn't saying nothing, whatever. So when the man came back with the picture and told her how much it was gonna be, now
Why the fuck would you do something like that?
I was gonna go in. I was gonna purchase a picture too, but B was like, she'll get it. I guess because she wanted it or whatever. So she ended up purchasing the picture, because I was gonna purchase the picture, but she ended up purchasing it because she wanted it. So I was just like, okay, well, I'll take a picture of it in my phone and just post it on my page, whatever. So when KK saw that picture, baby, bitch, KK got livid. I could see it all. Oh, I can see it all over her face. She didn't have to say a word. Y'all remember that song? Oh, I'm telling my age with that song. Anyway, so we ended up eating, wrapping things up or whatever. So some kind of way, me and Nene ended up walking to the car, because everybody ended up coming down or whatever and finding us, and was like, oh my God, y'all, we got to go and check on the car to see if we need to put someone in the car. So bitch, I had got the itis. So bitch, I was finna walk to the car by myself and check on it and pay. And bitch, I was finna sit in the car and go take me a little 30-minute nap, because bitch, I got so sleepy all of a sudden or whatever. So Nene ended up saying she was gonna walk with me. I think she either had to put something in the car, or she didn't want me to walk by myself or something. So girl, we walked to the car or whatever to check on the car. The car was good. We ended up paying for the car or whatever. And I think it took us a good little minute to find the car, because we didn't remember what street we parked on. So bitch, all while me and her trying to find this car, or whatever. We ended up finding the car, seeing that the car was okay. Nene ended up walking back. Like I said, I was finna try and take me a little nappy nap. For some reason, I ended up not taking no nap. I ended up no, Nene ended up walking back up there by herself, and I ended up staying in the car, sitting in the car. So I want to say Dee Dee called and was like, "Girl, KK and B up here arguing." Was telling me that KK and B up here arguing. Now I'm like, arguing? What they arguing for? Or whatever, whatever. So she telling me that they arguing. So I gets out the car and I goes back to walk back up there to see what they arguing about. Y'all, when I tell you Dee Dee and Cece was telling me about this argument that was had, they said they was in them people, well, you know, South Beach is pretty much outside, okay? Apparently KK got mad at the fact that B was having lunch with me, and pretty much she felt like because she went back to Tallahassee to pick her up, bitch, she was supposed to be with her and her only, pretty much. And I think later on, it was said that KK told Nene that B told KK that being that she came to pick her up, that she had her the whole trip. And that's why KK ended up getting mad and spazzing out. So
Allegedly.
They was like, KK was had to ask B like, what the fuck she got going on? You said this, that, and the other, and you're doing the opposite. I ain't ate shit. You down here motherfucking feeding your fat ass face, and you down here sitting, feeding your fat ass face. Pussy asshole. I ain't even have to come get you. You could have motherfucking stayed home. I could have stayed my motherfucking ass home. Had you, the girl going backwards and forth. Bitch, they say my friend was all kind of pussy assholes, pussy ass bitches, fake assholes. They say she was all kind of hoes and bitches, honey. Now mind you, this is Kiki and B are friends. They've been friends since grade school. Okay. Y'all, my thing is, understood. Other people have their opinions about this, and Nene is one to say everybody know how KK is, so therefore she should get a pass. No. I don't care how KK is. No, KK shouldn't get a pass. Because if you are friends, you do not spaz out and do all of that in front of nobody. She could have pulled B to the side and told B whatever the fuck she had to tell B. Cussed B out, went in on B. She could have did all of that to the side. But you ain't have to show out in front of the whole Miami Strip. If y'all friends like that, which shows me that they're not, but if y'all friends like that, y'all, you weren't supposed to do that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It don't even motherfucking matter. It don't even matter why she did it. It matters how she did it. My thing is, if I felt the same way that she felt like B was supposed to have to pay her way because she ain't have no money.
They took all my money, all of it. It's not funny, Auntie.
It's not. It's really not. You should stop.
Whatever, and B agreed to pay her way because she didn't have no money, but she felt like B wasn't paying her way because she all of that. She should have pulled B to the side and said, well, B, well, damn, what's up? Like, damn, you said you had me, it don't seem like you got me. Like, what the fuck? I could have stayed home. Like, you know, cat dog fraud. That's how friends handle things. All that, oh, you pussy asshole, bitch, this, that, baby, them fighting words. Friend or no friend. I don't even try and get into arguments with my friends because it's a lot of stuff that I can't take. It's a lot of below the belt stuff that I don't know if I can come back from. You know, it's a lot. It be a lot. And the way that they said that argument went, yeah. But I was asking Didi and Cece what were they doing. I'm like, well, Didi and Cece, what y'all was doing when the argument popped off? Shit, my dog Cece said she took her wings and moved to the other table just in case they started to throw down.
Would you rather?
And Didi said she just continued to do what she was doing as well, and I think that was eating as well. And I guess they act like they ain't even know them.
I love him. Okay. I know him, y'all. I know him. Justin, I know this man.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
And I mean, not saying that they were supposed to do anything, but it was just like, I think eventually Didi said that she ended up getting up and like standing in the middle of them or whatever to stop them from arguing. But I think eventually B stopped arguing and KK still was on her tangent, her pussy asshole, stupid ass bitch, all that tangent or whatever. Had my friend in her feelings, bawling, crying, and I didn't like that. Like, that pissed me off. But at the same time, you know, it had absolutely nothing to do with me. Those two are friends. And eventually, after the whole shit went down, all of us went back to the room. So apparently once all of us got back to the room, KK, B got in the car with us, and KK and Didi ended up getting in the car with KK. So once we got back to the room, KK ended up telling Nene that B was supposed to have her while she was here. She told her if she came and got her, she had her or whatever, because KK didn't have no money.
They took all my money. All of it.
Or whatever. But and KK didn't really want to come because she didn't have no money, but B ended up telling her, you know, that she had her, and it didn't seem like B had her. So to be honest, I don't know. It became a big thing about parking as well, because at the hotel that we were at, you had to pay to park as well. So therefore, B was supposed to give KK the money to pay for her parking and everything, and that ended up becoming an issue as well. So I don't know what it was. I honestly don't know if B just didn't want to give her the money or hadn't gave her the money yet. I don't know exactly what it was, but y'all, the whole trip was turned upside down after that whole argument. Because I ain't gonna lie, at first I felt some type of way, because I don't like that. Like, I'm not that kind of friend. I'm not finna go in on my friends like that in front of everybody. I'm just not that type, and I know everybody is not like me. I do know that. But at the same time, if you call yourself a friend, that's not how you handle things or whatever. So anyway, KK ended up telling Nene that B not doing what she said she was gonna do, pretty much. And while they was at the room talking, we went to Publix to like get like some little snacks and knickknacks or whatever, and B ended up going into Publix bathroom. We ended up following her, and my friend was in there bawling, like, y'all, bawling. Like, her feelings was so hurt. And I didn't know what to say. Like, to be honest, at the time, I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't know that there was an agreement to have. I didn't know that KK didn't have no money. I didn't know that there was an agreement that B was going to have KK back because she didn't have no money, because she came to pick her up. I didn't know none of this. I eventually learned all of this after the trip. Okay, y'all know how after everything go down, everybody start talking and saying what they heard and all this cat, dog, and frog. And pretty much KK had a jar full of ganja, and she was supposed to, bring it down there and sell it to make her a little bit of bread on top of what B was supposed to help her with. And I don't think I think that plan kind of fell through or whatever, but
any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch.
Pretty much, we ended up we finished out the trip. No, the trip didn't end early. We ended up finishing up the trip. So Sunday morning, well, actually Saturday night, we were supposed to go to while we were on the strip. After that, we got some tickets on our way back to the car. Some men came and told us about some tickets to I forget whatever strip club that's on the we were supposed to take a bus to that strip club. If we bought these $20 tickets, it was gonna get us in, get us on the bus, get us in, and get us like a free drink or something. All the tickets was like $20. So we all bought those tickets or whatever. So that night ended up coming or whatever, and this was still Saturday, y'all. So that night ended up coming. Everybody ended up getting dressed. Last ones to get dressed, and of course, always one of the last ones that get that is holding us up. But at this time, she had a reason. She had a reason to hold us up because she couldn't get ready as fast as us because she had just got in a car accident. Okay, so I think her and KK kind of mended things maybe a little bit, because I think KK was kind of helping her with her hair or something.
I don't want to lose this relationship, but I gotta stay strong, cause I don't want to move on. I know you sick and tired of the fussing.
I don't know, but let me rewind back. Hold that thought. So we ended up going back to the room after Publix, and I guess they were still talking about it or whatever. And I asked, I was like, well, what happened? Like, why did y'all end up arguing like that? And I was asking KK, and KK was basically just saying what I told y'all or whatever. But I was telling her, like, if y'all are friends, the same thing I told y'all. If y'all friends, it shouldn't even went that far. It shouldn't even went that loud. It shouldn't, especially in front of everybody. Y'all, you could have pulled her to the side and told her that. Like, why you had to go off on her in front of everybody? Yeah. But anyways, that was that on that. But yeah, so all of us get ready. Get ready, get in the car, hop in the car, bitch, get to the whole we had to park in a parking garage. So we gets to the parking garage, pay to park, all of that kind of shit, bitch. We gets over there. The bus had just left. Now, mind you, it was coming to pick up loads of people. It was other people there for us to pick up. Now, at this time, I think it was Pride weekend as well. So it was pretty crowded down there. So Cece was kind of a little irritated because, first of all, we had a long ass walk from the car to where we was getting picked up from. We couldn't really find no closer parking, and she had got sleepy or whatever. But this is my thing. Everybody was mad, wanting to go out, but they ended up getting mad because Cece changed her mind and she didn't want to go out no more. So
I changed my mind.
We ended up going back to the room, not even doing nothing or whatever. I took my sleepyhead ass to sleep.
It's a problem for me, okay? I can't control it, okay? It's in my family. My father said it's on his side. I can't control it. I don't understand. I mean, it makes me very sad.
Everybody else stayed up, smoked, drank, I think Cece ended up going to the room. Nene was mad at Cece for not going out. So the next morning, which was Sunday morning, which was the morning that everybody was going home, Cece, everybody gets up. Nene gone. She claimed she got on the city bus and went to breakfast by herself. So that was that on that. We ended up calling Honey, because Honey is from there, asking if anything was going on, like a block party or anything. I want to say Honey actually called me Saturday, telling me that they was having a block party down there, whatever, that we should stop by before we left. So that's what we ended up doing. We ended up eating breakfast, going to the block, sat up there at the block for a little while, and then we hopped on the road and got home. So yeah, y'all, that's the end of this story time. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Was B wrong or was KK wrong? Now, I ain't saying B was right, because I don't really know the situation as to why she wasn't taking care of KK the way that she told KK. I don't even know if she told KK that. I don't know. I don't know what that conversation between them two was, but yeah. The moral of this story is, be careful of who you bring on your trips, because you don't know if they're gonna not necessarily sabotage the trip, but fuck the trip up, or you don't know if they're gonna be cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know or whatever. So you have to think and really know a person before you bring an outsider on a trip. So yeah, but other than that, guys, that's the end of the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope y'all did not get confused, because I understood myself this time, so hopefully you guys understood me as well. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
'Cause I